As some of you may know, I quit this game about, a year ago now. I had like 30 or 40 supers. Um, I coined them all. I got Q coin. Obviously, it got instantly stolen by someone. So then I moved to Hornex. A bit of Zor. You guys probably know those games. In Hornex, I got Hyper Sponge and 100 supers. Um, the game is kind of dead though, like no one plays it like before. So I've stopped that now, and I think I want to play Florr again. So I've made a new account. It's called underscore Inferno 2. If you want to whisper me. Um, Obviously, I haven't like done much yet. I also don't know any of the new updates. Really, I've watched a few YouTube videos, but I'm not keeping track with the stuff M28 is doing. But yeah, let's see how fast I can advance. I'm not too sure if many of you remember, but last time my first account got banned and I made a new account, and I somehow got 10 supers in like 211 attempts. Um, People were like making like they were pissed at my RNG. It was quite funny. Obviously RNG isn't something you can control, and I wouldn't be complaining. So yeah, I thought it would be a nice idea to record whenever I'm playing so that people can actually see my progress and exactly how long it takes one to go from absolutely nothing to supers. So yeah, I'd say this is day one. Game is pretty simple so far. I don't need to worry about a guild or squads or achievements. I just need to try get some legendaries. Obviously some new petals were added, but I don't think anything is like game-breakingly good compared to before. So I'll just focus on getting a few bubbles, wings maybe, and then mythic wings. And then after that, maybe I can find myself a guild. I was thinking about joining Grim again, if Blood is still online. And now that M28 is finally back, we can like hope for some good new updates, new mobs. And obviously many people are full super now, so perhaps a new rarity might be coming out. Give people something to grind for. First achievement. And yeah, when I'm just grinding, I'll stop speaking, turn some music on maybe, and make it a time lapse. And if there's anything else you want to see, just let me know in the comments. Haven't posted in like 10 months. Yeah, I kind of just ran out of clips to post, I'm not gonna lie. So I think I need to reach level 10 or something before I can leave this place. There's no absorbing, is there? No. And talents. There's obviously a few new talents I heard. Not used to these. Apparently there's like duplicator all the way up to what, unique now? Where is it? Here. Unique duplicator. So does that mean I could get like unique wing, and then if I duplicate it I'll have two? Which is kind of OP, but it's probably expensive. 130 TP. And getting uniques has obviously changed as well. It's not about just being the person with the most. You just need 5 and then you lose one. Which I get controls inflation, but what's the point in crafting a unique if in the amount of time you have it you can't craft another super? That way you're at a loss, not at a gain. But I guess it's for the fun, not really for the grind. And I don't think I have access to my old account anymore, so you won't be seeing any more content from that one. It will only be this one. So day one I can probably reach legendaries, maybe a single mythic. Let's see. Now I'm going to start the time lapse.
You said that we're over and swore that you mean it. I buried my morals and partied like it's religion. Kept my composure, proud at hiding my feelings. Cursed with poison of love, I'll never be giving you up. You know what I know, you are what I wrote. Miss being so close to you, baby. My recollection always bleeds me. The feel of my heart out at the party. Got so used to the way that you touch me over my dead body. I call my friends over and got a house for the weekend. Kiss girls for closure, just to tell them that it hurts the way you said that there's no way out. You said that I broke your heart. You said regret ain't enough, but baby, that's all that I got. You know what I know, you are what I wrote. Miss being so close to you, baby. My recollection always bleeds me. The feel of my heart out at the party. Got so used to the way that you touch me over my dead body. Over my dead body, 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 over my dead body.
So I finished. That was about half an hour. The time lapse was about half an hour long, and you saw I obviously in the first clip I said I wanted wings. I kind of forgot that they changed everything around, and in Anthel you only get glass now, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just wing has range, so I wouldn't die as much. Um, these sellers kept walking into me, so I kept dying, but I mean they're only level like 10, so it doesn't matter. Um, so yeah, in half an hour I managed to get full epic, a few random stuff. Um, I just did 5% and then I tried luring the mobs onto other people with ultras. So it was much quicker than trying to solo the mobs myself. I got a bunch of TP. With this TP, I'm going to talent points. TP stands for talent points. Level 10 now, which means I can squad with some people, which would make farming much faster. So yeah, with 10 TP, I think the best thing right now is just loadout. The other stuff you can get is what? Let's have a look. Petal health doesn't matter at such a low level. Antenna is just a waste. Reach, it's useful because you won't die, but again, it's not worth wasting right now. Duplicator, I can't duplicate glass, can I? It's useless, waste of TP. Loadout is really important. Magnetism, it's just helpful, but I'm gonna try and get magnet from Shell or Fire Ant Hole, if I remember correctly. Reload, well, I'm obviously using glass. Rotation speed, it would be helpful. Maybe I can just waste my 1 TP. I think you can infinitely reset it, can't you? Yeah, before it used to cost 500 stars actually, if you didn't know that. So yeah, and then health, I get one tapped by everything anyway. This is very useful. You really want second chance, especially with sponge pop. I'll explain that once I get sponge. Medic is I'm not really healing much because everything one taps me. I don't use eggs. I'm not ramming stuff. Luck is useful, but not in a situation like this. And then I don't have any poison petals, so this whole branch doesn't affect me. Now, as you all saw, I kind of got RNG carried, which is quite funny. I got my legendary first try. I know it's 8%, but that's still like, what, you need like 11 or 12 attempts before getting one. So I'm happy about that. So what, it's been about 40 minutes of gameplay. 40 minutes of gameplay is my first legendary. Let's see how long it takes to get a mythic. I'll just craft this and then I think that'll be the end of today's video since I've got to go. See if I get any more legendaries. Rice is good DPS. I don't have much else to craft. Okay, well, I got lucky, so first legendary. And then, obviously, if you didn't know, there are loadouts in this game. Let me just fix this build. Put some heals, put shovel, like that. And then to save, so first I went to settings and I turned off autosave loadout, since it can mess up your build when you accidentally like equip healing. And then on your keyboard you press L and you see how there are like 8 slots. That means I can make 8 save builds, or if I press K I can make more, like 8 more, so that would be 16 in total. To save it, you just do, so first I would equip the build I want, and press O on my keyboard, which would save the build. It says it here, press O to save current loadout. So now this is saved in this position, L1. So if I press L2, it equips L2. So L1 has DPS plus heal, L2 I can put a bubble build, L3 I can put, I don't know, lightning, whatever else you need. And then once you run out of these, you go to K and you do the same thing. So if I have L1 and then I do K1 and then I can equip in K1, maybe I want rices. So I do that, press O. Now if I want this build, I press L1. If I want the other build, I press K1. Yeah, pretty simple, pretty useful in most situations where you need to change. I don't know what else there is to teach it as such. Achievements, again, I would say don't worry about it. Most of them will come with gameplay. There's a few really hard ones that you have to target, like jackpot or what else? Send flowers to hell. You can ask a friend to mark them or just mark randoms. But stuff like what? Destroy a mythic mob in one hit, you'll eventually do that with Stinger, maybe. Stinger on Bubble. Stuff like Shiny Hunter and Sacrifice and Sound Barrier, they take some time. And you can try get it with rubbers and stuff. I'll do some tutorials on all the achievements later on. But as you see, I've already done 22 achievements without targeting them. Like this, the next one you can see in the top right of my screen. It says All Seeing. Eventually I will be getting Antenna and equipping it, so that will be achieved then. So yeah, do one more attempt maybe. Nope. Okay. Well, bye for now. Thank you for watching.